Hi, welcome to me, Paul Fay in Cyprus. Going to bring you some 19th century baseball this morning. Been inspired by Beatles stream this morning. Fantastic as usual. Thanks very much, Joe. Brilliant to wake up and watch some baseball and get involved in some baseball chat. But there's a few points about the 19th century depiction or gameplay in Pocket Pen and Run that I was really interested in. And the main being that there was no logos, and the second one that the amount of errors. Uh, Now that might be down to me, the reduced number of errors. I'll explain as we go along. I'm going to recreate the game here, the 1890 Brooklyn Bridegrooms at the 1884 Providence Grays that Joe was playing. So let's see how we go. Play game day. I've just dropped in a couple of logos. They're not. I think the Grays one's right, but the Brooklyn's one I had trouble finding, so I've just used off a T-shirt there just quickly. So we've got something on for now, so you can see how it looks. And we're going to be playing Pocket Pen and Run Advanced, but I'm going to turn off the pitcher warming, but we'll have the advanced batting. Okay. Okay, here we go. Old Hoss Radbourne pitching. Let's just make this slightly bigger. It doesn't make any difference. It won't expand, but it might make it easier for you to see. There we go. Pull it in from the side a bit. Okay, play ball. So 2-9. There's a walk straight off. Okay, and we're going to try and steal. And he's safe at second. Thomas Burns up. He batted 284. 12, 10. Straight away, there's a base hit, and that run scores. Hub Collins, let's see. Did he steal? He stole 85. Okay, so we're gonna go with him. I don't know why should he be a yellow? We're gonna try and steal anyway. And he's out at second. Okay. That's one away. 7, 3. He's a righty, so it's a ground ball, 5-3. So as I was saying about the errors, I played quite a few games in the 19th century when I was testing, and there was a lot of errors. And then I forgot about that and came back, and the game was producing too many errors in the 20th century and the 21st. So Craig adjusted a lot of the error ratings. On the earlier versions, they had 10, 11, and 12 in defensive were errors, perhaps not with him because he's an A, but certainly on B's and C's. But I notice, and it does go up on range plays, so maybe that's been adjusted for the 19th century as well, and that needs changing back. Thanks for pointing that out, people. It's brilliant stream as usual this morning. 8, 7, ground ball, 4-3. And that's 3 out. Providence come to bat. Paul Hines batted 302 that season. 3-12 hit by pitch. And in the spirit of the day, we're going to steal. And he's safe. Barney Gilligan. 11, 6. That's a fly ball to right, but Gilligan will tag. So F9 tag. So runner on third for the Grays here as they look to strike back quickly. 3-2, and he struck him out. Went down with a wild swing there, Carroll. Jerry Denny, 8-6, and that's a fly ball to left field, and the side is retired. That's 3 outs. Okay, we come to the top of 2. 2-6. That's a drop K. And he's out. He tried to beat the throw. He's nailed at first. Patsy Donovan, the lefty, batted only 219. It's a range play. Ground ball 5-3. Germany Smith, 12-7. Fly ball to centre. Okay, so we come to the bottom of 2. 1-11. Walk. First walk given up by Carruthers. Joe Start's going to steal. And he's safe at second. Oh, there's an error. I forgot where the... error 2. System usually tells you that error. Don't know why that's coming up. Okay, Arthur Irwin with a runner on third. That won't be a double play. That's a range play to his right, so it'll be 3-1 runner advance. And we're tied. Jack Farrell. Catcher interference there. Okay. Things are happening for the Grays. Going to try and steal again. And he's safe at second. They're like the modern day Cubs. How fast are they on the base paths? Amazing to see PCA. Don't tell me that modern baseball is not brilliant as well. George Stallings, catcher. They've got him rattled. The Grays have clearly got him rattled. They're going to put pressure on him now. And Jack Farrell's going to try and steal third. And he steals third. And Paul Radford, he's going to bunt him home here. It's the sacrifice. Here comes the squeeze. It's 9. And it's a successful squeeze. 1-3. Beautiful bunt laid down there. And the Grays take the lead. And here's Holt Hoss. Batted 230. He was a reasonable batter. 2, 4, but not today because he struck him out. And that'll do it for Providence, but they strike back with 2 runs. So the Bridegrooms have had 2 errors already. I don't know where those errors have come from. Oh yes, yeah, so I noticed one catcher threw it away. Where was the other one? Let's have a look at the score sheet. Catcher interference. Not a clue where the other one is. It's interesting. Yeah, catcher error, and then he went to third on an error as well. I realised that's not shown here. That was one of the things I flagged up to Craig. If the system reports an error on a steal, it's not actually showing it. It's showing him as still third. Hmm. I'll have to go back through this video because something happened then that I wasn't. Ah, I see it now. It's Paul Hines. He was hit by pitch, Stowell second, and there was a throwing error from the catcher, and he went to third. Oh, okay. That's a bit better. Sorry, that's all my logos. Let's get back to the game. George Stallings at 5. It's a range play to centre field, and he takes it in. Bob Carruthers, the pitcher, he batted 265. 3, 6, but not today. Struck him out. George Pinckney walked first time up. That's an easy grounder to Jerry Denny, ranges to his left, picks the ball up and over to first, and that's 3 away. Providence back up, was hit by pitch. First time up, Paul Hines. Looked like he wanted to attack Bob Carruthers. He stares in. Carruthers, here's the pitch. 2, 7. This time, Hines reaches on a walk. One on base. Nobody out. He's going to try and steal. And he's safe. And there's another error. Wow. They've got him under pressure. That's the third error by George Stallings. And that one. Wow. 9. Batter. 11. Base hit. Okay. And it's put the error on it when you press the batter up. So we've had 3 errors and all of them were by the catcher. They've got him. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. He's like Beatles on a bad night. Okay, here we go. He's going to try and steal again. Gilligan. And we're going to the, they're going to the, let's see who else they've got. Sorry. See if they've got any other catchers because he's collapsed. He's a D, B. So he's a C. So Daly's coming on. To play catcher. Stallings has gone for an early bat far because he can't take the pressure. He's probably down the pub already. Here comes Cliff Carroll. They're going to challenge him. They'll challenge him straight away. It's worked out well for Providence so far. They'll put him under pressure straight away with a steal against Tom Daly. And he's safe. And there's nobody out. And here comes Cliff Carroll. And he's going to lay down a bunt. Here comes the second squeeze of the game. 5. This time they've nailed him. Wow. It was out in front, but this time the catcher got him. Wow. I'm not going to steal this time. 9, 7. It's a ground ball. 6, 3. We're advance. Joe Start. They're really making things happen on these base paths today, the Grays. Hit to George Pink the first. He should have really had that, but it's a base hit. Arthur Irwin. Men at first and third. Not going to steal here. 8, 12. It's a power and it's 2. It's a fly ball to centre field, but that's the third out. So they extend it 3-1. The Grays. Here comes old Hoss. Tosses that ball in. Fly ball to left. F7. Hub Collins. Chewing that tobacco, spits to the right. Takes his time getting ready. Here comes Hoss with the toss. 12, 5. It's lifted to deep centre. Drifting back is Paul Hines, and he takes that in easily. F8. Darby O'Brien, weak grounder first time up, and it's more of the same. 4-3. So 3 up and 3 down for the Bridegrooms. Back to Providence, bottom of 4. 1, 8. It's a walk. And off we go again. He's going to steal. And he's safe again. Wow. It's a free pass to second base all the time here. 12, 6. It's a possible tag. F8 question mark. Do you want to tag up for third against the centre fielder? Donovan's an A. No, we won't tag up. With old Hoss coming up, we're going to try and steal. Oh, he's nailed this time. They've finally got one. 9, 4-3. And that'll do it. Top of 5, Dave Fouts. 5. It's a 5-3. Sorry, clicking on the wrong place. That brings up Patsy Donovan. 10, 12. That's a power. It's hitter. Sorry, it's not one because it's power, not park. 10, 12, power 5. It's a double. Germany Smith. Batted only 191. 4, 5. Struck him out. Tom Daly. 7. He's a switch hitter. So it's a fly ball to left field. Okay, bottom of 5. 3-1 Grays. 10, 12, power 4. It's a double. Here we go again. Hines. He spent a lot of time on the base paths today. Just have a look at Hines. Is it Hines? Hit by pitch. Stole, advanced to third on the error. Walked, stole second. And this time he's doubled. Wowza. And let's steal again. and he's safe. Oh, there's another error. Fourth error. Yeah, that is a mistake in the game. That should pop up and tell you who's actually committed the error. I'm just awarding them all to the catcher today. I mean, if you were the tools of ignorance, then what can I say? It's probably going to be his error anyway. So it's either him or third baseman. So let's give it to him. Okay, so that's the fourth error by the Bridegrooms. Barney Gilligan. 12-3. Ground ball to shortstop. Okay, here comes Cliff Carroll. 1-8. Walk. Off to the races again. Carroll. And he's safe. And there's another error. Wow. Okay, let's give it to the second baseman this time as the system's not working properly. So that's the fifth error by the Bridegrooms. Carruthers to Denny. 9-5. Fly ball, possible tag to left. We're going to go for it. And he's nailed at the plate. Whoa. They did well to hold it to 1 run there. So there's 5 errors by the Bridegrooms, and we're only in the 6th inning here. Struck him out. Down goes the pitcher. This was modern baseball. He'd be well out of there. He's given up three hits. Panic would set in. George Pinkney. 10-8. Base hit. It's only the 3rd hit given up by Hoss. They're going to try and give them a taste of their own medicine. Steele coming on. Pinkney against Gilligan. And he's safe. It's still only 4-1 here. 3-11. Wild pitch. Wow. Everything's happening now. See if Burns can't get this runner home. Struck him out. Old Hoss rears back and throws that one by him. Hub Collins. Set up, man. 10. Pulled in my hands. F8. So no score there. Though they did look a bit brighter. Okay, start. There's a 2-base error by the shortstop. The 6th error by the Bridegrooms. This is more or less what every game was like that I played, but you do get the odd one, like this morning that Joe had. It's a fly ball to left, pulled in by Darby O'Brien, F7. Jack Farrell. 6-2. It's a line out double play. We can test the line out double plays are working. So it's LO 6-4. And that's a 3rd out. Let's just go to the score sheet. I want to see that those are working properly on. So it was line out to Farrell and then 6-4. That's correct, the double play. Okay, that's perfect. Top of 7. Bridegrooms trying to fight back here. The cleanup man, Darby O'Brien. 4. Taken in by Paul Radford. 1 away. Dave Fouts. 0 for 2. 1 struck him out. Patsy Donovan. Doubled last time up. This time it's a weak fly ball to Hines. Ranges to his left. Looks up nonchalantly. Taps his leg and takes the ball in. Okay, we're bottom of 7 now. Paul Radford. 1 sacrifice, bunt and a fly ball to centre. Fly ball to centre field. We should have changed these fielders. He should be there. Let me just do that now. I know it's a bit late, but centre fielder should be in zone 4, and the right fielder should be in zone 6. There we go. Just so it looks better, let's move the left fielder to 2, right fielder 6, centre fielder 4. That's better. Sorry, I should have done that earlier. Wouldn't have made much difference in this game so far, though. Paul Radford. Sorry. Batter up. Old Hoss. 11. Base hit. Wow, Hoss is green as well. How many did he actually steal, Hoss? He didn't steal any according to this because there's no steal data. Sorry, I use these as live tests, as you know. So I've spotted a couple of things already. The steal data is not showing for the home team there. I think it was showing before for the road team. It should be there. Never mind. Anyway, let's try and steal with Hoss. He's safe. And there's another error. This time we'll give it to the shortstop. That's the 6th error by the Bridegrooms. They're panicking on the play. And Hines is going to lay down a squeeze. And it's 10. And it's a successful one at that. It's a little tapper in front, but the only play is to first. And that's 2-3. Another run crosses for the Grays. They're playing good. Small ball here today. 9-5-7. Fly out to left field. That's 3 outs. Radbourne's fatigued, but we're going to keep him on. Germany Smith. Let's see who's in the bullpen. Yeah, the stolen base data is showing for the road team. Bench. Righty. Yeah, there's not much. We'll go with Smith. Hit sharply down to first, but starts up to it. Takes it to the bag himself. 1 away. Tom Daly. 6. Lefty righty 11. Base hit. Carruthers. They're going to take Carruthers out. No, he did bat 265 though. I think he's probably better than anything they've got on the bench. We have got a lefty on there, though. Only one lefty, but he's a C. Gonna go with him. 12, 10, and rightly so, because it's a base hit and runner advances 2. That brings up Pinkney. It's usually no worry for Hoss. He's usually great at bearing down with people on base. 6, lefty, righty. He's a lefty. It's 12, a power hit. Wow, this is a long base hit to centre field. Commentator's curse strikes again. So this is a double to centre field, and it's extra bases. And he's safe at third. Wow. So it's 5-3. Runner on third. Still going with old Hoss here. Manager would be very brave to take him out of the lineup. That's an error. That's an error by Jerry Denny. Wow. Wow, it's quite exciting, some of these 19th century ball. I'll have to look at doing a tournament or some project. I'm enjoying this. It's fantastic. So it's 5-4. Now, obviously, modern baseball, you'd take him out. Would they take him out? Let's have a look who's in the pen. They have got, oh, Hines is actually a reliever as well. So Hines is the centre fielder and he relieved as well. Wonder how that works in the game. So come on, you'd have to bring a pinch hitter on as well, wouldn't you? Let's bring Hines on just so I can try see what goes on. So Hines will go to relief. Sorry, just tested this. So then we'll have to bring another centre fielder in, because otherwise we've got Hines here and we've got Hines here. Okay, so we'll have to bring a defensive sub in, and Hines there. We'll have to bring in centre fielder. We'll bring in Bassett. Wow, that's good. Okay. I only brought Hines in to see what happened. He only pitched one inning actually, but I just wanted to see how that works. 3, 12, hit by pitch. Whoa, it's all going wrong for Providence here. 1 away, men on first and second. We're going back to the pen, and we're going to bring on Arthur Irwin. Okay, here we go. 11. Another hit by pitch. Wow. The bases are loaded with 1 away, and Fouts is going to lay down the bunt here. Or is he? No, going to go with it. 6, lefty righty. 7. It's a ground ball, but the runner advances. So it's 4-3. And we're all tied here with 8 errors in this game. Patsy Donovan. Arthur Irwin coming on. Chance to take the lead here, the Bridegrooms. 7. They escape with them still tied. Providence. And Carruthers, he's done a good job. He's only given up 4. Let's have a look at pitching data. They didn't really have any relief pitchers, so they'll be going with Carruthers to Carroll. 6. First base, Jerry Denny. 7, 2. Ground ball to first. Joe Start. 11, 2. Ground ball to second. So the Bridegrooms seeing if they can transform this game and pull this out of the fire. 8, 4, 4, 3. Tom Daly. 5. Infield to 11. Ground ball to first. Bob Carruthers. Fly ball to centre field. Okay, Carruthers is very fatigued now. He's down to a D, but there's literally nothing. How many innings did Fouts pitch? 29, so Fouts will move across. Where is Fouts playing? I've forgotten where he is. First baseman. Let's see if there's another first baseman. There's John Corkill. So we'll see. We'll go with Carruthers till he gives up a hit. Oh, 10, 12, power. 10, 12, power. Triple. Wow. A triple. So we're going to go to the pen, and we're going to bring on Fouts. He's an A. So we're going to send him to the mound, and we're going to make a defensive substitution at first base. We're going to bring on John Corkill. I'm quite interested to see how the game has handled that. So, Jack Farrell, who's on the bench here? Any A's? We're going to lay down a bunt here for a walk-off squeeze. 8. Oh, he's nailed at the plate. He's nailed at the plate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Clear mistake by the manager there with nobody out. Should have taken at least 1 out. Going to try and steal now second. He's safe at second. Still looking good for the Grays. Man on second, 1 away. And there's a long hit to left field. Radford charging for it to his left. So it's first base plus 7. He's out, but not before he drives in the winning run. And it's a walk-off single by Radford. Wow, I really enjoyed that game. That's a good way to start off a Saturday. Grays win 6-5. Got to feel sorry for the Bridegrooms there. There was 8 errors in the game. I'm just going to export these because I'm testing this. Testing, close. I think that crash is because I did all that with the double change of the pictures. But not to worry, that's fine. That's fine. As I say, this is live testing, so this is the finished version that I've got. I'm just going to close that, and I'm going to reload the game. Let's have a look. Okay, let's see if the score sheet. So that was a. Let's just recreate this. That was a steal second. And then that was basically one hit 7, and that was the walk off. Okay. Export. Close. Yeah, I just wanted to. I won't bore you with any more details now. I just wanted to look at the score sheet actually. I've identified that crash. I hope you enjoyed this game. I think I'm certainly going to be playing a lot more 19th century ball if that's the case. Let me just reload it again. Let's have a look at the score sheet before that last. Wow. Yeah, so Radford came on singled. Farrell and Stowe second. That was it. Wow, that was an exciting game. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks to Beatles again and everybody else that was on the chat over there this morning. Aaron for his voices, Clinton, everybody else that was on. And I'll be back with some AAA baseball later. Take care. Bye-bye.